ACC Westside fam, I'm sure you're just as sick of looking at a screen as I am looking at the camera lens. I can't wait till we can all see each other again and talk face to face. I want to tell you some bad news and then tell you some good news. Bad news first. The bad news is that we're not going to be able to open for an in-person live service this Sunday, June 28th. The governor's office hasn't changed or lifted any of its mandates, so we're still under the same restrictions that we were 2 weeks ago when I made the last video talking to you about our potential reopening. We know the good news, and the rest is good news. And so we know that this Friday, June 26th, is scheduled to be the end of Phase 3. When Phase 4 begins is somewhat up in the air, but it should be, if not that exact day, June 26th, right after. So that means we're really close here into Phase 4, and I think as you're seeing restaurants opening for dining inside and things of that nature, I think as you see more and more of that going on, and there not being another wave of COVID, I think we're going to be in the clear for not only having our services in person, but even the capacity will be increased. And so we're hoping for that, but we're preparing for things to stay the way that they are and yet still welcome you back home. So here's what we're doing. Our intentions, as I've already said to some degree in other videos, is that we're making it a touchless experience so that you and your family will be able to essentially come into the building and go out of the building without having to touch anything. The doors will be open for you. All of our toilets and urinals have been converted to touchless flushes. The sinks are touchless, as you probably remember. We've ordered in hand dryers and towel dispensers that are all touchless. So essentially, you can come in and out of the building without having to touch anything that you don't want to or need to touch. And so that's a wonderful thing that we've been able to do. It will be junior high and up that are welcomed into the sanctuary. For everybody else, we're going to ask that you go outside and watch the service there. Now, I don't want you to take it wrong. What we've been doing and what we're doing now is planning our hardest, and with all that we have, thinking about you in every detail of how we can make outside, convert that into like an outside sanctuary. And so we're thinking about shade, or getting tents and canopies, and totally redoing the west lawn of the building in front of the gym on the west side of the church building. We just ordered in last week. God's hand was all over it. We ordered in a video wall from California. The fellows out there that we worked with, the guy's name was Pastor Daniel, so we knew we liked him right away. He gave it to us for wholesale, and there was one left of what we needed, what we were looking for. It was the exact thing, and there was one left. It's 18 feet long, 10 feet tall, and that's where we're going to stream the service for families, for people with younger children, and for those who might say, hey, listen, I want to be there for the camaraderie, the community, the fellowship. I just don't want to be in an enclosed room. There's going to be that opportunity on the lawn, weather permitting. If weather's bad, we'll move it into the gym, as we're still waiting for us to have the ability to have children's care. And so we're working towards all of these things. We're thinking about you every day. And we're talking, how can we bless the young ones, the middle-aged ones, the elderly ones, and all the ones that are in between. We don't just look at one group of people. We're trying to consider everybody to bless everybody. And so hang in there. The next time you see us on Sunday, next week, June 28th, you're going to see us from your computer, from your tablet, in the sanctuary, which means we're one step closer to getting you in the sanctuary. We have Wednesday night Bible study this week, Mark chapter 5 to look forward to, and we're really seriously nearing the end now. We're super, super close to bringing you back. And so be looking for announcements. Get ready to register for our 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock service. We're working on getting that on our app, on our website, so that you and your family can reserve the seats that you need for the service that you want to come to, age appropriate, and we're getting close. Imagine what it's going to be like when we have our reunion. By July 12th, it will have been 17 weeks since we have had our last service together. And so what an embrace. What a sweetness. Certainly in this scenario, absence has made my heart grow even more fonder for you, the flock that God's entrusted me with. And so please believe me when I tell you that we love you. We've agonized over the details. We're trying our hardest to please the Lord, to honor the governor, and to bless and to please and honor you. And I hope you can sense that. I hope you can feel that, as I mean it from the bottom of my heart, that I love you, my leadership team, we love you, and our hearts are for you. So may the Lord bless you, keep you, and make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. God bless.